We don't use deodorant anymore, but it's not like we're walking around smelling bad. We're going to make 2 recipes, one for natural stick deodorant and the other for natural cream deodorant. What we don't buy anymore are traditional deodorants, commercial deodorants, or rather those deodorants you get at the supermarket, at the store, those ones. Why did we decide to stop using this type of deodorant? Deodorants contain parabens, which are a broad-spectrum preservative commonly used in conventional cosmetics. Because it's low cost and very stable. However, several scientists have already pointed out that they are endocrine disruptors and therefore toxic.
How can you detect parabens?
When we look at the label, we will notice components such as propylparaben, methylparaben, and so on. That ending of paraben indicates the paraben component. Another harmful component that these types of deodorants and antiperspirants have is aluminum salts and their derivatives. These are used to prevent external sweating and are considered a neurotoxin. In other words, its use should be restricted. So we have these ingredients that are toxic and that our bodies are not able to eliminate. So that causes them to accumulate in the body, which is not healthy at all. I want to show you something that many of you probably don't know. Here we have a commercial deodorant. On the back are the ingredients, which you have to read with a magnifying glass. The ingredients say water, aluminum, and there you can clearly see the aluminum. Well, it could be glycerin, but we have to read the ingredients. And then there's this tiny arrow here that supposedly shows us that under the label, look, there's more information here. It's a little hidden. You have to be a mind reader to know that under that little arrow you're going to find more information and a bunch of codes that nobody understands anyway. So we chose a slightly more natural approach. The decision is personal and up to each individual. Everyone decides whether to keep buying these products or not, but we're giving you the opportunity to make them yourself. And they're easy, with ingredients that are easy to find, easy to make, and now you have a natural deodorant, a healthy deodorant. And above all, it's safer because you know exactly what you're putting in your deodorant. Knowing the ingredients in a product can give you confidence and peace of mind to use it on yourself and your family. It's going to be a 100% natural and 100% effective deodorant. To make these deodorants, the first thing we're going to do is start weighing the ingredients that we're going to use. I'm going to add the first ingredients here because then we're going to melt them in a double boiler. Shea butter, it's 30 grams, which is about 2 tablespoons approximately. We're going to add coconut oil, 10 grams, which is about 2 tablespoons when it's liquid. Beeswax, about 20 grams. Beeswax can come in a block like this and you grate it, or it can come in pellets. We'll take this to a double boiler. We're going to keep stirring. That way it dissolves. Once the water comes to a boil, I turn it off so the temperature doesn't get too high. Once everything is dissolved, we add the dry ingredients. For the dry ingredients, we're going to prepare cornstarch or corn flour, 10 grams. Baking soda, 10 grams. Also, we mix it well. We beat it vigorously so it mixes well and there are no lumps. And we're going to add 15 drops of essential oil. My machine turned off and it didn't get recorded, but at this point we add the 10 drops of the essential oil we want. It's optional, but it's to give it a scent. In this case, I chose tea tree essential oil. which helps when you shave or wax and prevents irritation. We can put this mixture into a silicone mold, or we can buy those recyclable containers that are made of cardboard, which are for natural deodorants. And we put them there and it will be perfect and super practical to use, and if not, we simply put it in silicone molds we have. We leave it out overnight at room temperature to let it dry, and the next day we take it out of the mold. And that way it's ready to use and have available in the bathroom on a little piece of cardboard on a dry leaf. This one isn't completely hard, but it's very soft to apply. It's firm, but when you use it, it becomes creamy. It's gentle on the underarm. That means it's going to feel like a cream. On your underarm. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's in bara, but at the same time it's also creamy. You'll end up with a very creamy texture. That's gentle for your underarms. They sell it in some places, but not here in Kapila. But in some places that sell containers and in stationery stores, there are some cardboard containers that are for making stick deodorants. So you end up with the small round pushable object that's more practical for you. If not, just wrap it directly in paper. You take it like this with your hands and you pass it under your armpit like this. It will become creamy, making it easy for your skin to absorb. It's lovely. She's creating a video for us to teach us how to make what, Noah? To
make a little cream.
A little cream? Of what?
The yellow one.
And what is it for? What is that cream you're making used for?
For the armpits.
Oh, there. Are you making a deodorant? Is that your little cream?
Yes, I love 50.
Ah, does 50 way?
Yes.
Now we're going to make the cream deodorant recipe. To make this cream deodorant, first we're going to measure all the dry ingredients that we're going to use. We will add half an ounce of baking soda,
10 grams of kaolin clay, white kaolin clay,
and 15 grams of cornstarch or corn flour. We already have this mixed together. On the other hand, we're going to measure 30 grams of shea butter. And we're going to add 20 grams of coconut oil. We put this in a double boiler to melt it well. We put this in a double boiler. What I do is when it reaches the edge, I turn it off because the water is already very hot. I lift it up a little so it doesn't get too hot. You keep stirring it like this until it melts completely. You can see there's just a little bit left, just a small piece of butter there. Once it's completely melted, as we see here, we're going to add the other ingredients. We gradually add the dry ingredients that we had already mixed and mix it really well. And that's how the cream starts to form. We add it little by little so that lumps don't form. To give it a scent, we can add, for example, well, always essential oils, and we can use, for example, cypress oil. Cypress oil will help control excessive sweating. And if not, the one I'm going to use, which is tea tree oil, it can really help you counteract the irritation that happens when you shave. Or wax. For this oil, you'll need 15 drops. Now we put this mixture into the container where it will stay, which can be a small glass jar or a polyethylene terephthalate bottle. We put it in the fridge and it has to stay in the fridge for 24 hours. The next day we take it out and we're going to let it rest for 2 to 3 days so that no lumps form. And this way it will last us about 6 months. We're going to put it in the fridge. Okay, here I brought one that's already prepared. 2 days have already passed. Well, today it's pretty hot and it's a little more melted than it usually is. But anyway, I want to show you how well it goes on, how well the skin absorbs it. This is my favorite because it's much more practical to apply and it absorbs right away. I love how my skin feels and it leaves a wonderful scent. These natural products we made, both the stick deodorant and the cream deodorant, they will require you to be patient, to give them some time to see how effective they are. It will take between 2 weeks to a month while you detox from the other products. That means you might be sweating, you might be smelling bad. But that's what's going to happen because the body starts to detoxify, so it will start eliminating those toxins while we're using a natural product that helps with that detoxification. So we're going to let that time pass, and it's more or less in about 2 weeks to a month. Evaluate how your natural deodorant works and you'll see that it's 100% effective. I hope you enjoy making this, share it, give it as a gift to your family and spread all this information. And that we keep using more and more natural products that are really good for our bodies and therefore for our minds, for our nervous system, that we take care of it and of course, for our spirit. That's all for now. I hope you really liked this video. If you enjoyed it and you truly feel this information is valuable, please share it with everyone, with anyone you feel needs to receive this information. Give it a thumbs up, that always helps us a lot. Leave comments, share your recipes because I know many people already work with natural products and have great recipes to share. So leave them here. I'm sure we'll all be reading them and we can keep changing our recipes, improving them and continue sharing new ones. It's an infinite world of possibilities that nature gives us, and that sharing, being friends and being generous gives us. All that's left for me is to give you a big kiss, a big hug. We love you so much. And well, let's keep changing this beautiful world that we built together. Bye.